Hello, everyone. Hello to everyone in the Oriflame world. My name is Giftia, HSM with Oriflame Nigeria, and with me is.
Hello, everyone. It's a great pleasure to be here. My name is Franca Egundebi, and I am a good director with Oriflame Cosmetics.
It's very nice to have you.
Thank you.
Okay, so thank you so much for joining us for today's webinar. And of course, today we'll be talking about the basic skincare guide. And of course, you also understand during this webinar products with the highest performance, product that you can make the most money on. Who loves money?
That's right.
And
It's all about the money.
Exactly. So also advanced performing skincare sets. So today's webinar, you're going to be learning a whole lot about what I just highlighted and some other things. So of course, let us start.
Thank you so much, everyone from every part of the country as you're hooking up. We're really excited to be here. I'm delighted, and I know Gift is very, very excited as well, and like we all know, skincare is a very exciting industry, because it's just a fantastic opportunity for us, just look great, and then it's also for Oriflame consultants, it's a fantastic earning opportunity. So we don't want to skip that. We want you to be really excited about the fact that this session is going to give you a better understanding of how to, apart from know how to use the products, because you also want to transcend these products to those people that will be using it with you as well. So we want you to be able to build a good customer relationship. And then, like we always say, you cannot sell what you don't know about. So
Exactly.
We have to keep, reminding ourselves of how these things work.
Yeah. Okay, so keeping in mind that knowledge is power, and if you're able to sell more of this product, and with a better understanding, you can explain to your customers more, and it's very easy for you to convince them to make these purchases. So first, I would like to ask, how many percent can you influence your skin aging? Do you know?
Wow. Yeah, definitely 80%. Yeah,
Up to 80%.
80%, yes, you can influence, the way you look and the aging, the way your skin ages from your 20s to your 30s, your 40s, and your 50s. It's totally in your hands.
Okay, yeah. Very good. So talking about how your skin ages from different age range, in your 20s, how do you think the body looks?
Well, actually, like I know, when you're like in your 20s, because of your daily activities and the things you do, they're like most times in your 20s, you're like still a student or you still have nightlife, you're still bubbly and all that. So you are on the high stress level at that point. So of course your skin reacts, you are more prone to acne, you're more prone to stressed skin and stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay, so when you now get to your 30s.
Oh yes, when you get to your 30s, you're getting calmer and your skin, even though your skin ages, is not like ages when you're in your early part of your life.
Okay, so very good. So of course, like what you just said now is that in your 20s, your skin is different. In your 30s, it's different. How about in your 40s?
Oh yes, as you advance to your 40s, then you need to become more sensitive to your skin and the way you care for your skin, because aging begins to set in and hormonal stuff. Yeah, hormonal changes.
Okay, very good. Thank you. So my next question is, why skincare? Why do I need to take care of my skin?
Oh, we need to take care of our skin, definitely. Like we all know, the facial skin is the most vulnerable skin of the body. Very, very vulnerable. It is unprotected because as you see, we're wearing clothes, Yes. But the facial skin is always out there, it's not always exposed, to dirt, to the environment, to dust, and to all that. So these things also affect the rate at which your skin reacts, your age and all that. So it's very important that you take care of your skin.
Yes. Okay, so also keeping in mind that you can influence up to 80%. 80% is a whole lot. So that means that with the proper skincare routine, you can also help influence how your skin ages. Who doesn't like to look beautiful?
We all.
We all like to look beautiful.
We all like to look beautiful.
And that is why it's important for you to take appropriate care of your skin. Then my next question is, why Oriflame skincare?
You can ask that question. You can ask that question over and over again.
Yes.
Like we know, the Oriflame industry itself is very particular about skincare. So there is so much that's been put into the formulation of these Oriflame products. And we have different. The company is sensitive to skincare, so much has been put. I don't know if you have heard that it takes 11 years for our skincare to start.
Yes,
the process of producing skincare takes 11 years. You know, when I heard that, I was like, wow. Any company that no rush, they take their time. Any company that can do that is really, really interested in skincare. Yes, and they put in so much, both financially and scientifically and all that. Yeah.
Okay, so I think when we talk about also Oriflame skincare, it's important for you to also note that not every set is for everybody. So we have products that are categorized by age brackets. Yeah. For example, if you are talking about the Novage Time Restore, is it for the 20-year-old?
No. Definitely.
Okay, I was just
when you hear Time Restore,
you're taking you back. Okay, so of course we are going to also be learning the fact that we have different products for different age range, and with that you can pick that product that perfectly matches your skin and your skin need. So when you talk about for example, and okay, we need to also mention to you that we have a set for men.
Oh yeah.
Are you surprised?
Novage men.
Novage men. So it's no longer news that men also want to look beautiful.
No.
They also want to. Who likes to age? Who likes wrinkles?
No one wants to get old.
No wrinkle. Everyone wants to look beautiful, fresh, and young. Yeah. So even men are not left out in this beauty business. They can
in short, at some point, the men became agitated.
Yes, so
why only women?
Why only women? So and their goal is very easy. How many steps?
4 steps.
4 steps. And
4 products.
4 products. 3 actually. 3 steps. Same steps. But
Same
4
step.
products.
4 products, 3 steps.
So now we want to just quickly go through the different brands we have. For example, we have the Novage Men, like I just mentioned. And for the Novage Men, of course, the primary skin concern is what?
Tired skin, tired skin. Because the men are always out there, they are hustlers, they have to bring the money to the home front, so they are always tired. So the skin is actually always tired.
Okay, so there's need for us for them to
look fresh and relaxed.
And of course, like how many percent? What's the result they can get?
Oh, they get almost 100%, 94%.
Yes.
94% agree that after they use our men's range, they're actually looking rested. Yes. Their skin looks really nice.
Rested and very fresh.
94% is 100%.
Yes, 94% is really very high.
Very high.
That's
A plus.
So what advice do you have for ladies out there and married women whose husbands are not using Novage Men?
Oh, from what we're saying, like we're talking, you already know.
Yeah.
Apart from the fact that you can influence your husband using the skincare, the men's range, it's also a fantastic gift for your loved one, for your husband, and then to your brothers and your cousins that are men, you can sell to them.
Yes.
Your warm market.
Yes. Okay, very good. Then when it comes to the Bright Sublime, that's Novage Bright Sublime.
Yeah.
That is targeted to who?
The Novage Bright Sublime is actually for people that are 25 and above.
Yes, very correct.
And the people who have skin discoloration, people who have like dark spots and stuff like that. Yes, that's what Novage is for.
And like, what's the results we have?
Oh yeah. At least up to 50%.
Up to 50%.
50%.
Dark spot reduction. So that's really good results.
That's fantastic.
Very good. Yes. And now we are moving to the
we're moving to the money maker.
So moving on to the big money makers.
The
big league. Top level. Okay, now when we talk about the Novage Ecollagen is a classic.
In short, it's a premiere for myself.
Yes.
It's a premiere for me because I am actually an Ecollagen certified consultant. When Oriflame just came to Nigeria, we had certificates, for actually using the Novage Ecollagen. So I don't know what you think about my skin.
Isn't she?
So it's actually a foundational thing, So before I started using any other Oriflame skincare products, I was an Ecollagen champion.
Very good.
So we have hit my spot.
So what age range should use Ecollagen?
From 35 and above. 35 and above is perfect. Why do you have to be 35 and above to use this fantastic product? Because these products take care of fine lines, wrinkles, fine lines and wrinkles. 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 And collagen itself boosts the sebum. the sebum level under the skin. Sebum, for me, I'm talking, I know about what I'm saying now. And so the sebum level, the sebum is what is responsible for the youthfulness of your skin. That's what helps you to know when someone is 16, you can look at someone and say, this person must be a 16-year-old. If you see someone who's 35, you say this person is up to 35 years old. So that sebum is what is responsible for that plumpness that you feel under the skin. Now, when it begins to deplete, it starts to deplete from the age of 35. So that is why you need the Ecollagen set to help you boost the sebum level to just kind of like balance it out, so you can actually look great. Yeah.
Fantastic. And of course, you need to also know that the Ecollagen set, which is targeted towards wrinkles, fine lines, and to help you look very beautiful, it can reduce wrinkles up to about
33%.
3%. That is a lot. And of course, we encourage you to pick up your set. Then the next one is our very own classic, popular, top-selling brand, which is the Novage Time Restore. Who wants to go 10 years younger?
Oh, me, definitely.
You still want to go 10 years younger?
I still want to go.
She still wants to go. Look at her adjusting her. Hey! Who wants to grow old? Nobody. Okay, so of course, for that beautiful skin, that reversal, the name is really timely. It's time restore. It restores your time.
Definitely.
So of course, if you want to look way younger than you look currently, of course, the time restore is the appropriate set for you.
Not forgetting that time restore is for 45 years and above. So you must be up to 45 before using time restore. It is actually for definition, because when you get to that age, you suddenly experience some level of flatness on your skin because you begin to lose your contours. Like you can see, when I say contours are the things that give you depth on your face. Like, your cheekbones, your under eye, your eyebrow area, these are the contour areas. So you begin to lose definition, so you want to gain definition back. And then it also takes care of deep wrinkles and dehydration, with dehydration, of course, stop that dullness that age brings. Those wrinkles under your eyes become more eminent at that age. So you don't want those things to show. So this takes care of all of that to restore, at least give you 8 to 10 years back of your life.
Okay, very good. So for that person that wants to restore her time and look way younger than she looks right now, you need to try the time restore set.
Definitely.
Okay, so that is also one of our top sellers. And when it now comes to optimals, who should use optimals and how many sets of optimals do we have?
Yeah. We have 2 sets of optimals, 2 different sets of optimals. They look very alike, but they're very unique in their own ways. Okay. Now, we have the optimals even out, and then we also have the optimals Hydra Matte.
Yes.
In short, I was one of the most excited when the optimals Hydra Matte came into Nigeria, because one of our major challenges with our skin is oil. Yes. Because of our humid environment, we always have this tendency to break out. I think our busy lifestyles as well, we have the tendency to break out. So we have, when Oriflame Nigeria brought in the Hydra Matte, it was a complete breakthrough for myself personally, because I used to have very oily skin. So I was able to actually find something that suits me particularly. So we have the even out, the normal for just for moisturizing, and then to even out every dark spots and stuff. And then we now have the Hydra Matte that actually targets oily skin.
Okay, so for that lady that is experiencing breakout and wants to take proper care of her skin, it's going to be Optimal's Hydra Matte. And then for that lady with uneven skin tone that wants everything to blend, ladies now, everything must blend. One color. So if you're looking for one color. So the Optimals Even House is for you. So it's important to know the difference between these 2 sets and for you to know which one you're recommending.
Right.
Exactly.
And for your customer as well.
Exactly. So of course, next thing is for us to go to the Yes routine. Okay, so you're not going to be looking beautiful without following the routine.
Yes, we have a stepwise procedure for taking care of your skin.
Yes.
Whichever of the hero sets you are using, you will have to follow this procedure.
Yes.
Okay, and it is very important as a skincare expert, a skincare user, a skincare teacher, a skincare seller, whichever category you find yourself, this is very important for you to understand the Yes routine. And the Yes routine is the youth enhancing skincare routine.
Yes,
please let's have
very
that
easy.
Very
Very easy.
Youth enhancement skincare routine. Okay.
So why should you follow the YES routine?
You have to. You just have to follow the YES routine because one, there's product synergy.
Exactly.
It's a tailored solution.
Yes.
There's also a professional approach to it.
Yes.
For those of you who have attended our skincare classes and all that,
yes.
It's so professional. I have somebody who attended it for the first time. She was like, "Oh my God, this is so put together.
So good.
It's so arranged. It cannot be happening not because in a system like ours, but then this is so perfect. We have a professional, and then we have, of course, the money.
Who loves money?
Who
loves money?
Improve sales.
Yes, very good. Okay, so we are going to be going through the YES routine now. Then my first question to you is, the YES routine can take me up to 5 hours?
In Lagos?
No 5 hours.
No 5 hours. Nobody has that kind of time. 2 minutes.
Only 2.
2 minutes twice daily.
Morning and night.
Aro, ale.
And ale. Aro at ale. You can't speak Igbo. Say it now, sir.
Okay, Igbo is Otutu. I don't know night.
Otutu.
Then Hausa is embarrassment.
I cannot speak Hausa. Hey. So of course, what we are trying to say is that so of course, what we are trying to say is that the YES routine doesn't take your time at all. It is just 2 minutes, 2 times daily.
Yes.
Morning and night. So the same way you love to take care of yourself, your body, your clothes, your bags, your hair, everything about you, you need to take care of your skin. Your skin is super important. Number one. And it sticks with you forever. Can you leave your skin and take someone else's skin? No. So you need to take proper care of your skin.
Yeah.
So the routine, the YES routine that takes just 2 minutes of your time is absolutely worth it.
Totally worth it.
So right now you might see it as, why do I need to do this? Keep doing it anyway. So we will not take much of your time. Without further ado, we'll be going straight into the routine. So what do you start with?
Okay, we have a 6-part set. Remember that every hero set is made up of a 6-part. It's a
Can you show one?
Yeah. Okay, so we have like the time restore. We have this is the first routine.
Yes.
The first step. So let's just do all together. Yes. Right? This is the first step. We have the cleanser and the toner.
Yes.
This is the first step. So the first step is cleanse.
Yes.
Cleanse. And these two make up the first step.
Yes.
Okay. And it consists of cleansing and toning. So we have the toner.
Very good.
Yes. And then we also have the second step. The second step is eyes. If you love your eyes, just do like this. Let me see. Hey, I love my eyes. So the next step is eyes. Okay. We call it step 2.
Yes.
So you use your eye cream, time restore eye cream. So the third step is boost. Now, I want to say something briefly about, this was one of the things I shared with my team that really got them really excited. Okay. As a skincare expert, listen to me.
Yes.
So every hero set has a serum in it. And every hero set meets a skincare need. Write it down. Every hero set has a serum, and every hero set meets a skincare need. Now, this is what is responsible for the overall action of a hero set. So if you do not have a serum, that need will not be met. So let me just say, for example, this and time restore. The essence of using time restore is to get 8 to 10 years back of your years. Okay. Now, without the serum, it's not going to be possible. It's not going to be possible. So we need to take note of that. So the same thing for the Hydra matte. If you want a matte finish, then you must use your serum, because if you use any other part of the set and you're not using the boost, the serum, then you're not going to get that need met. Thank you very much. So this is the serum.
Very good. Thank you.
Now we have, of course, our last step, just like the first step. There are 2 of them. So we have 4 steps, but 6 products. Please take note. 4 steps, 6 products. Okay, so we have the day cream and the night cream for moisturizing. So the last step is what?
Moisturize.
You must moisturize your skin. Apart from the internal moisturizing that you do, which is like hydration, drinking water and stuff, you also need to externally moisturize your skin, to give you that, that finish, that warmth, that, I don't know how, the humidity, you need it on your skin. Like I don't know how to explain it now. When I'm talking to myself, I know the right words to use. It's like, just finish it up, moisturize it, make it soft and supple, so that it looks really pleasant to the eyes. So in the daytime, now I want you to know there's a specific difference between the day and the night cream. And I always say the day cream has what we call SPF, the sun protection factor. You understand? It is very important that you note, like most of our hero sets have like SPF 15, very good for sunburn, to prevent sunburn. Because when you go out, our sun is very like high, it prevents that sunburn that you see a lot of those people who have their faces like burnt. That's what causes it, because what they use does not have the SPF. And that is why you use it in the daytime. And the night one does not have SPF in it because, of course, there's no sun at night. So this is the major difference between the two. And then there's also a complex in the night one that when you sleep, when you sleep, your skin rests. And then it starts to take action. It helps your skin to relax. It helps your skin to get all everything that it has lost during the day becomes replenished over the night as you sleep.
Okay, so there's no question as to why should I use the day, why should I use the night, can't I use one together, can't I mix it? No.
Thank you.
Okay, so very good. So we've gone through the steps. So one thing you also need to notice is that when it comes to the yes routine, when it about your eye area, do you think there's a difference between the texture of your face and that of your eye area?
Oh yes.
And what finger is permitted around the eye?
Completely very important that we understand that every set has an eye cream, okay? Every hero set, because the eyes are very important when you're doing your skincare. Now, a lot of aging takes place around the eyes. And if you want to look at your eye, there's like a big round space around your eye. It is important to note that as your skin on your face has pores, your skin around the eyes here does not have pores. See? No pores. Now, when you're applying your eye cream, the finger to use is the weakest finger on your hands, the ring finger. Now, if you try to use all your fingers, you find out that all others are so active apart from this one. So this is called the weak finger. And why you use it is because you don't want to put too much pressure on that part of the face, and you just want to go as if you are writing the number 8 around the two eyes. And then you just dab gently round that, the goggle size, just go round like that, and then you are fine.
And then, of course, what she's trying to say in essence is that the kind of pressure you apply on your body. Okay, so we'll do a little exercise. Normally, Nigerians, there's just one finger we use to scoop our cream. We didn't do rehearsals before now. 1, 2, go. Can we bring out the finger? How do we pack the cream? Where do we drop it? From there it goes where? Okay. So that is how we do it. And it is not correct. It is not proper. When it comes to your face, when it comes to your eye area, it requires tenderness, care. So pamper yourself, pamper your skin, pamper your face. And when it comes to your eye area, it is even much more tender, and the attention you pay to your eye area is even much more than the one you pay to your entire body. So it's very important. So you want to have that sweet, glowing skin, you need to do what is right. Okay, so very good. Thank you so much for that. Okay, so once again, you might have a question like, I have used the cleanser, why should I use the toner? What is the toner? What's the effect? How is it different?
When you use the cleanser, the essence of the cleanser is actually to take away the dirt on the surface of your skin, okay? And it's actually surface. Remember that the skin does not end at the surface. You have the pores that leads to that. That's like a gateway to where the real problem lies, which is underneath your skin. Okay, so what the toner does is after the cleanser takes it off from the surface, the toner goes right into the skin pores and takes off whatever is left of the impurities. It also is like a base. It receives the next step.
Okay, very good. And of course, we have also learned that the boost is very important, and it has high concentration of active ingredients to make you look beautiful.
Yeah.
So when it comes to me purchasing a set, why should I just buy individual and not sets? Why should I buy sets and not individual?
Oh no, you have to buy sets. Yes, you have to buy sets. Without the complete set, you're not going to get the entire result that you want. In short, you're not even going to get any result at all.
How many times more results will you get when you use the set as against using the individual?
7 times. 7 times better results. 7 times better results.
7 times. So it's very
important. There's 1x, 2x, 3x, 4x until you get to 7x. That's the amount of change
time you get. Okay. So very good. So now we are moving on to the advanced performing skincare, which we started already.
Yes.
So when it comes to making money, making money and making great savings, do you think the set is worth it?
Okay, let me use this English. There is no gainsaying in the fact that these sets are the biggest business for you in America.
Yeah.
Yes, they're the biggest business for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good. So you should encourage sets. And
definitely.
Yes, very good. So don't forget, you need to understand the skin need of the person you are introducing the sets to, and ensure that you match the products appropriately so that they get value for what they are buying. Okay. Then another thing we want to also clarify, in case you missed it, is that when it comes to the optimals sets, we have a difference between the Hydra and the Even Out. So for that person that wants to tackle discoloration and uneven skin tone, the best set to recommend is the Even Out set. And when it comes to that person with oily skin that want to reduce the shine, so it's important for the person to go for the Hydra matte. And the optimal set is for the younger looking skin. Okay, so very good. Then moving on, like as a leader now, rocking your Oriflame business, do you think you are going to be closing your business faster with purchase of sets?
Oh yes, definitely. Definitely. Of course, you know, like in Oriflame, all products have bonus points.
Yes.
And you know that, of course, the sets have the biggest points. So with the points there, with the sets, you can actually move faster down.
Very good. So that's very correct. That means that, of course, you can close your titles faster even with the purchase of sets, and you get good money when it comes to immediate profit.
Yes,
definitely. And it's very good for your business. You got more cash at hand, and then your recruits get happy. Imagine them joining with set purchase. They make good money and they are happy joining the Oriflame business. So now we want to go a little bit deeper into the advanced performing skincare sets. So we want to talk more about the Novage brand.
Yes.
So why Novage brand? What is special about the Novage brand?
And the Novage brand is I want to see it the way we see the Giordani Gold brand in terms of.
You remember Giordani Gold?
Yes, Giordani Gold. You know the way we see Giordani Gold when it comes to the other products that we have. You know, we call them the luxury products. You know, that's the same way I want to see Novage. I want to see Novage like the high-end skincare sets that we have in our business.
Okay, so very good.
So we call them advanced performance skincare.
Very good. And don't forget that we have a wide range of skincare portfolio. We have some other things.
We have some basic sets as well.
What are the examples of those sets?
Well, the basic sets are like Pure Skin, Felix Essential, Love Nature, and then of course our legendary
the small but mighty.
Small but mighty. So my hands. I use it this morning to just keep my hands looking buttish.
Butter spot. Okay, very good. So quickly we want to take the difference between the Novage Time Restore and the Optimals. So who would you recommend Optimals to? Who would you recommend Time Restore to?
Okay, actually for the Optimals, I would refer people who are younger who are much younger, who are still very vibrant and still out there, and then people who also have this oily skin or even out issues, that people who have spots. Like there's something we need to note in terms of aging. The younger people break out more. I want you to note that. The younger people in their 20s break out more because of lifestyle. Now, as you grow older, your issue is no longer about breakouts.
Yeah.
Your issue is now about how do I look? How flawless is my skin? How, how contoured and how plump is my skin? Because all your breakouts, of course, would have gone out then because some of you are no longer looking for husbands, you're now married, you now have kids, you're now happier and stuff like that. But when you are younger, of course, you use the Optimus.
Very good.
Okay. Oily skin now.
Okay. So what is your advice for people that are out there and are not taking advantage of this set, and also they are not getting themselves equipped with the proper information on how to sell this business and how to push this set and this product generally?
Actually, I want to advise, especially right now, every single Oriflame consultant out there, because we're first hand when it comes to these products. It gets to us before it gets to any other person, okay? So information is key. My advice is we must take skincare very seriously. Apart from the fact that it gives us high sales and high performance discounts and stuff like that, the way you eventually look, you are your own brand. Remember. Now, when you use this product, there's a particular way you look, and people will definitely ask you questions.
Yes.
Oh, what do you use? And then you tell them. And you are there, they're seeing you as, they're looking at you, and you are a perfect example of what they want to look like. So somehow you have gotten them interested. So no matter how much it is, I tell people, Nigerians are like that, we're like that. We like good things, we like to look good. Now, don't speak for your customer. Just make sure you present and provide the solution that they need. Yeah. If you give the average man the solution that they need, they'll be willing to spend anything that, it's just like, sorry to use this example, people who have terminal diseases, they go out of their way to spend any amount to take care of them. So because they know it is really important that they get better. So that's the same way you treat issues that have to do with your skin. You don't wait for it to get so bad. You start on time so that thing that you're trying to avoid in future will not happen.
Very good. Thank you so much. And also, I want to say, for those who are Oriflame consultants and then you are not using this set,
it's very important that you use this set, please. Please, it's very important that we become the users first.
Exactly.
Before we begin to sell it. Don't sell what you don't use.
Yes.
Because what do you say to the customer when they ask you questions? What do you say to them? It's not, you're not equipped enough. But I know I have some sets that, like the Hydramat and the Ecollagen and the Novage, the Bright Sublime. No miss. No miss.
Thank you so much. Okay, so thank you so much for taking our time to listen to this video today.
Thank you.
And from my amazing guest.
How did they do that love sign?
Love.
Is it like
from us to you, we love you. But before we go, please, final words for our viewers. Final words. Like, what should they take home now?
I am in need for that. For that cheese.
Money.
Please, yes, for the money.
For the money.
For the money. Apart from the fact that I really, really like to look good, this time we are in, money is very important.
Yes.
Very, very important. So I tell people, Oriflame is look great, make money, have fun. But for me, it is make money, look great, and have fun.
Oh, okay. She's switching the. So it's make money for.
Make money.
So when you make money, you look great. Okay, thank you so much for that.
Thank you
Guys. So much, everyone, for listening into the video. We hope to see you next time. Ensure you make use of this video. Ensure you share it to your down and let them also come back to watch. And of course, we wish you a fantastic month.
Meanwhile, happy International Women's Day in Areas.
Okay, so to all women out there, you rock your world. For you to, you're so strong, you're passionate, you're empowered. Like, we love you and we wish you happy International.
Hey, to all my fans, I see you guys. Hey. See you guys, man. I'll see you my fans. The messages are just
Bye for now.
Bye. See you guys. Enjoy your day. Bye.
Bye.